the mirror and the moon, reflecting self-love to find deep inner harmony. Take a slow breath in, and gently exhale. Look at the moon's reflection on a still lake. Does the water struggle to hold that light, or does it simply exist in harmony? There is no reaching. No striving. No resistance. The lake does not chase the moon. It does not question whether it is worthy of such beauty. It simply becomes still, and in that stillness, it reflects everything. And so I ask you, what if the peace you're searching for is not something to achieve, but something to reflect? The illusion of the distant light. We have been taught to look up, to admire beauty from a distance, to worship what feels far away, to believe that peace, love, and wholeness live somewhere outside of us. In the sky, in success, in other people, in some future version of ourselves. We look at the moon as if it is divine and unreachable. Yet, right beneath our feet, its reflection rests quietly in the water. Closer. Accessible. Intimate. And still, we overlook it. In the same way, we admire kindness in others, but question it within ourselves. We celebrate beauty in the world, but criticize it in the mirror. We honor the cycles of nature, yet resist the rhythms of our own emotions. There is a subtle illusion here. A quiet separation we have accepted as truth. The belief that what is sacred is outside, and what is human is somehow less. But tonight, we soften that illusion. Tonight, we begin to see differently. The light you admire is not separate from you. It is waiting to be reflected through you. The lake of the mind. Now bring your awareness inward. Imagine your mind as a lake. At times, it is restless, disturbed by constant movement. Thoughts ripple across its surface. Notifications. Expectations. Memories. Fears. The modern world moves quickly. Faster than our nervous systems were ever designed to process. We scroll. We react. We compare. We absorb noise without pause. And just like a lake caught in a storm, our inner world becomes distorted. When the water is unsettled, even the brightest moon cannot be seen clearly. Not because the light has disappeared, but because the surface cannot hold it. So the practice is not to chase the light. The practice is to still the water. Take a slow breath in. Hold it gently. And release. Feel the ripples begin to settle. You do not need to force silence. You do not need to fight your thoughts. Just like a lake, your mind naturally returns to stillness when it is no longer disturbed. Allow each thought to pass like a soft wave. No judgment. No attachment. Just observation. And as the surface calms, something beautiful begins to happen. Clarity returns. And in that clarity, you begin to see yourself more truthfully. Embracing the lunar shadow. Now, consider the moon itself. It is not always full. It disappears. It returns. It changes shape again and again. And yet, we never say the moon is broken. We never say it has failed. We understand its phases as natural, necessary, sacred. So why do we not offer that same understanding to ourselves? There are parts of you you've hidden. Moments you wish you could erase. Feelings you've judged as too much or not enough. Versions of yourself you've outgrown but still carry with shame. These are your shadows. But your shadows are not evidence of failure. They are evidence of depth. They are the unseen craters that give your soul its texture. Without them, your light would have no contrast. Without darkness, the moon would not glow. Tonight, we practice something radical. We turn toward the parts of ourselves we have avoided. Not with criticism, but with compassion. Not with fear, but with curiosity. Ask yourself gently, what part of me have I been fighting? What feeling have I been trying to silence? What version of myself still needs understanding, instead of rejection? And as you sit with that question, place a hand over your heart. Breathe. Imagine holding that part of yourself the way the sky holds the moon. Without condition. Without resistance. You are not here to fix yourself. You are here to accept yourself into wholeness. Merging the above and below. Now imagine this. The moon above you. And its reflection below. Perfectly aligned. Two images. Yet one source. This is the illusion we dissolve tonight. The separation between what you admire and what you are. The observer and the reflection. The seeker and the peace. You are not separate from the harmony you desire. You are its expression. Every moment of beauty you recognize in the world is a mirror revealing something within you. When you notice kindness, it is because kindness lives in you. When you feel awe, it is because your spirit knows that frequency. When you recognize light, it is because you carry it. So instead of asking, how do I become more peaceful? Ask, how can I reflect the peace that is already here? Create a daily ritual of noticing. When you see something beautiful, pause. Instead of letting it pass, turn inward and say, this exists in me too. Let the world become your mirror. Let every moment of wonder become an invitation to self-recognition. The practice of still reflection. Let us deepen the stillness. Breathe in slowly for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. Again. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Feel your body soften. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw unclenches. Your breath becomes steady. Now imagine your mind as a perfectly still lake. No ripples. No distortion. Just presence. And now, the moon appears. Clear. Radiant. Whole. Not because it changed, but because the water became still enough to receive it. Let this be your truth. You do not need to become more worthy of love. You only need to become still enough to recognize that you already are. Grounding the celestial harmony. As you return to your life, to responsibilities, conversations, challenges, you may wonder, how do I carry this feeling with me? The world is fast, demanding, unpredictable. But the moon does not rush. It does not compete. It does not compare. It simply moves in rhythm, with quiet certainty. And so can you. When life becomes overwhelming, pause. Return to your breath. Ask yourself, is my inner lake still or disturbed? If it is disturbed, do not judge it. Just allow it to settle again. Over and over. This is the practice. Not perfection, but gentle returning. Let self-compassion become your anchor. When you make a mistake, respond with understanding. When you feel lost, respond with patience. When you feel heavy, respond with kindness. Speak to yourself the way the sky holds the moon, with infinite space to be. Carrying the light forward. Now imagine yourself walking through the world with this quiet awareness. You are not chasing peace. You are reflecting it. Your presence becomes calming. Your words become intentional. Your energy becomes steady. Not because life is perfect, but because you are grounded. People may not always understand it, but they will feel it. The stillness. The softness. The quiet strength. You become like the lake at night, reflecting light without effort. And in doing so, you remind others of their own reflection. Closing meditation. Take one final deep breath in. And exhale slowly. Feel your body here. Present. Supported. You are not separate from the harmony you seek. You are the mirror. You are the lake. You are the reflection. And the light itself. So tonight, let go of the need to become. Let go of the need to chase. Let go of the illusion that you are incomplete. Be still. And in that stillness, remember who you already are. The moon does not ask the lake for permission to shine. And the lake does not ask if it is worthy to reflect it. Neither should you.